How long have you been doing this now?
Chisme with DoKnow is we're recording.
It's pretty close. I mean, it's pretty new.
It's. I stopped it for a while, but it's been going on for about 2 years now.
No, you haven't been doing it like that.
I interviewed.
Not consistently.
It wasn't consistent.
You stopped.
So it looked like it was probably, and also I wasn't doing like thumbnails at the moment. Like I was ghetto with it.
Maybe that's why.
And then I ain't gonna lie. When I started working on a jumper, I started kind of learning the
you
YouTube.
Stopped doing it though, right?
No, I kept doing it. I was doing it probably the most then. But
I'm thinking about the brown bag.
Oh, brown bag. We just started back up again. We had a little break in life, and you know we just needed to get each other. You know, like we just needed a little. You know, there was just a lot going on, but we're back in the boss movement, and I'm excited. We drop our first episode this Thursday coming up.
Good shit.
So sick.
Nice.
Well, you guys, welcome back to another episode of Chisme with DoKnow.
What's up, man? Thanks for having me.
Oh my God! And do I gotta? You guys, this is dope as Yola.
Thomas, dope as Yola. What's up? I'm sorry. I got high as shit before I got here.
It's okay.
My bad.
It was one of those things where it was like I forgot to reply to you, and when you leave a message just there and you forget to press send
every single day. Yes, I do it all day.
Thank you. Yeah, and it's, I didn't send it, and I'm looking at my schedule. I'm sending them my schedule for the month, and I'm like, I didn't send it to Yola.
I just booked it because I'm like, dude, he probably did what I do and forgot.
And then
so
and then I call you, and I'm like, dude, and you're like, it's good. I left it there. I'll see you tomorrow. And I was like, oh, thank God. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, dude, it happens.
Because I know it could be frustrating.
No, not frustrating. I knew. You asked me. I'm like, probably just got sidetracked, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do it all the time.
All the time.
I'm not even stressing it, man.
I don't know where to start because I feel like I was just like doing obviously I seen some of your older interviews. I went on your pod and then I've been just watching everything you're doing. I'm subscribed and I'm looking at it and you're just you're like happy.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what I'm saying?
I was talking about that on my live earlier. I'm like, I'm just stoked. I'm just smiling and shit.
Yeah.
People always ask that, like, what the fuck you always smile? I'm like, why aren't you smiling, fool?
Yeah, exactly.
The fuck?
And I've sat with you and you're one of those smokers that's an intellectual smoker.
I guess. Because sometimes I'll be saying some stupid shit.
No, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm like watching, right? And I'm like, is he high?
Oh yeah, with the high shit. I said it the other day. I think I came to the realization I just don't get high anymore, man. Like I have to know when I notice, like, ooh, I am high. It's rare.
It's rare now.
Like I smoke, like say I smoke an eighth, right? And a joint, like I smoke an eighth. I'm like, oh, fire. Oh, damn, I'm coughing. And then I get sidetracked doing 10 emails, and then I'm back and I'm like, what happened? Where's my weed at? So I start rolling more weed and then take a dab. It's just like water, I think, at this point. It's just like it's flowing through my body so much that I think edibles are the only thing that really make me go, oh shit, I'm high.
So are you eating more edibles now?
Well, I own the Dope and Shop. Remember I told you about our company?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I eat our edibles all the time.
Wow. So we'll go get the edibles.
They wreck me, bro. But I don't know what it is. See, our stuff's HHC. It's a different cannabinoid. We can send it to all 50 states. So it's legal. That's why we ship it to your door.
Yeah.
But with weed, I've been smoking that shit for 20 years. Maybe I've built up such a tolerance that this new thing is kind of getting me. But
20 years, I'm assuming you're like in your 30s?
I'm 33.
Wow, you look like you're 12.
Everybody looks like I'm fucking I know, bro. I know. I stopped getting carded recently.
When I met you, I'm sitting there like,
the times don't match. Your years, you're saying, doesn't make sense.
And I'm like, you saw Kobe drop 81? You remember that? I was pretty young when Kobe did that.
I lived across the street. I was at the Met.
Wow.
Yeah, I was right across the street. That's right when
I don't want to do this interview unless you're smoking.
I rolled a joint too. I wasn't sure.
Can we roll him some weed?
Sure. No, I have a joint rolled.
No, I want to roll you some. Well, shout out Big Chief, you guys.
Yeah, do it up.
You feel me? Like I was like, I don't know. I was like, you're probably one of the most elite weed smokers of all time.
I've never tried that brand. I don't smoke blunts.
Oh, do you have extra joints? He can roll you some?
Yeah, I got everything in that bag right there.
My homies are gonna be excited because, you hit bongs?
Do I hit bongs?
You do hit bongs.
Hell yeah, I hit bongs, bro.
Well,
What are you saying? You have one here?
I don't, but this is a bong cleaner.
Oh, perfect. I was just saying yesterday I couldn't get the hard water stains off my rig.
These are some edibles.
Nice.
And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like
Yeah.
when.
I've never tried this brand.
Shout out Big Chief, one of the
Infused
sponsors
popping
here.
crystals.
This is some pens. I don't know if you do the pen. Are you a wax guy? Not
smoke
really.
everything, bro.
You smoke everything.
Yeah. Smoke all
As long
of
as
it,
it's
man.
not like
Nah, I don't smoke. That was high school. I smoked times with homies.
But this is some gummies.
Nice packaging. What's nano? What's up with this nano?
Yeah, this is
Nano
great.
cannabis infused.
Kelly, can you bring that over? And maybe
Nano
let's get him a tray
fizzles.
and just let him do it up. We gotta have Yola do Yola. That was my
let's do
biggest
it.
thing today. And you know what? I don't smoke. You know that.
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't get faded. So I slightly almost convinced myself.
There's a grinder in that black bag too. It's a square one.
I almost slightly convinced myself to get high with you today, and then it was like for a split 10 seconds.
I brought you a syrup from my company and a bag of
That's
edibles.
what
I'm like, you
not
know
doing.
what?
I'll probably give it to my mom.
No, not even that. I'm like, if you're ever feeling adventurous, I know you don't smoke. That's why I didn't bring shit. Well, actually, in that top bag, that green bag right there, there's like 40 different strains in that bag.
He's a fucking bro. He's the next level.
I'm doing pheno hunting for this company, and they're like, yo, every week we're gonna drop you 30 strains and just try them. Like, I love you guys.
Yeah, well, Big Chief could bring you some weed as well.
Yeah, I've seen this company. I've never tried it.
Yeah, Big Chief is my good people. Shout out MJ and them. They're killing the game. I'm gonna actually do my own strain, and since I don't smoke, we might as well talk about it now. Since I don't smoke, I'm inviting a lot of my homies, but I was gonna tell you today that I want you to come and just get smoke pounds
And try it.
and just whatever you.
Do you know what you want to go with?
You know what? The first time I ever got high was an indica, so I feel like we gotta do an indica.
I do indica because you're in earth. Sativas are sorry, I'll take it back. In my opinion,
Am I an idiot? I can't
in my
open
opinion,
this.
I got you.
Yeah.
In my
I
opinion,
got-
smoked sativas just don't do it for me. No, it's right here. It's in the back.
Yeah, he got it. He's weed smokers. They know how to do it all. I'll see. Well, never mind.
Oh, that's completely sealed, man. All right. Yeah, I can't open that.
Let me see them try
I
again.
can't get that open. It's complete. You need scissors.
Oh, you need scissors?
Yo, what's up with this hat?
You like this hat right here?
That's hard.
Shout out Brian Sebastian.
I like that a lot.
Here you go, Yola. And I'm gonna give you some bags to go as well, just because I was like doing some studying at the gym of you, and I like how you like even debunked like 10 fake facts about weed smokers, and you did all these things, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, man.
you're speaking facts.
Yeah, I think it's because like most people think I'm 21 and they go, "This fool's lying his ass off. He used to sell packs." I'm like, bro, I waited 10 years to talk about it so I could talk about it. You know, like I've waited.
You waiting for the statute of limitation?
100%. Yeah, because I started telling stories at like 26, 27, and I stopped selling like weight at 23. Right when I started Instagram, I went, I'm gonna go to prison. Like I'm gonna get in trouble. I know what's gonna happen. I was posting 100 packs. Like, what do you want? Like, this kid's trapping.
Yeah.
And it was only a matter of time. So I'm like, I'm gonna calm that shit down. And then I went broke as hell for fucking 8 years straight. Shit sucked. But look, we made it.
Yeah.
We made it through.
And how much? What was the most money you made off selling packs?
I don't know if I should go into that.
Statute
But
of
the most I ever had in my car, like at a time, it's all just boxes, like 100-pound. Like nothing like shocking, but enough to be like, yeah, you got weight on you. You know what I'm saying? Like just
Wow.
because I see my friends and they got metric tons, you know, they're growers and shit. So like when you grow up in California up north, it's a lot different. I think people think weed like, whoa, but to most people that have weight, like see a
like it's
couple hundred
normal
pounds
now.
is chill.
Super normal now.
Yeah, it's the first time I saw like 500 pounds, I was shocked. For sure, because I walked into a residential house. I walked in, the whole fucking living room was packs everywhere and fucking rifles. I'm like, I don't want to be here. And the guy ended up being the coolest guy ever. He was my connect for like 7 years. And
500?
oh, probably a couple, at least that. Yeah, because there's like 30 boxes, and those boxes are opened, and you know they're doing the seal. I don't go crazy into it, but
Yeah.
you see it. You see it and go, wow, holy shit, that's 40. You're giving me 100. I didn't even put a dent in this bitch, you know? But that's a long time ago. But
Yes.
yeah, but I think it just comes with it, dude. Over the time, like I could probably tell you what you're smoking just by smelling it. And a lot of people think it's bullshit, but Wait till I do it in front of you and you go, what the
No. Okay. Based off that, like, and you probably did you read the? I don't know if you
I
read
didn't
the
read
package.
it.
What is it?
I just trying to smell it like what it was, and just from the form alone. But it doesn't have the smell that I thought it would. From the form alone, it used to look like some purple I used to get from some Asian dude in San Jose. But the smell and the look, it's like it's trying to be like not a GDP, it's trying to be like a biscotti, but at the same time, it's like, it doesn't have a biscotti funk. So it's probably a gelato. What's the bag say?
Is it a gelato? I gave you the bag, I think.
Oh, it's secret? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, it looks a little, it grows like a gelato. Wow. But yeah, it just comes with like being around packs every day.
Oh, that's scary, kind of.
You know?
Yeah.
Just being around it, dude. Like all my homies were drug dealers, and when I stop, it's not like I stop looking at drugs.
Yeah.
I see the coolest stuff. You ever see flavored Coke?
Is that like Tootsie?
What's that mean?
Have you heard of Tootsie?
It's washed? Yep. It's washed, yeah. My homie showed me the process. I was just fucking shocked.
It's like pure?
My homie, like, without going into it, like, chop a little brick, cut off a little edge of the brick real quick, and he does like a 2-zit. Ugh. Sorry. Like, ugh. I don't do drugs no more, but I love drugs.
Oh, wow, okay, yeah.
And, yeah, you just wash it like you do tobacco, kind of. When you dry tobacco, wet tobacco around fruit, it'll absorb that flavor. And my grandpa used to do that shit in Mexico.
Is that how they get?
They wash it like you do hash, kind of through the bag, sift.
Well, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've never been the drug dealer, been around weed type of guy. Like I've never seen nobody wash hash before. That sounds crazy.
It's just. You ever see?
But
like,
is that how like how Black and Milds are made? Like the tobacco being around the flavor?
I don't know. It's just my grandpa showed me that when I was a kid, how to do tobacco. He's like, how he used to make money. My grandpa was from Mexico, and, it was like the 30s. He got kicked out when he was like 4 or 5 years old. Just because, fools are poor. You live outside type shit. Right?
Yeah.
Too many kids. And he used to told me how he made money, and one of them was tobacco. He'd just steal a couple plants, dry them out, and sell cigarettes to people in town.
You being like an elite and just what I would call a very handsome smoker. When you do it, it looks
fun.
It looks okay. So when I see like there's certain people I see when they smoke, and I've been in front of one of the greatest smokers of all time, Wiz Khalifa. I've been in front of him. And when he smokes, like you had a full-blown conversation with me right now, and if this was like you washing your hands.
Oh,
you tying your shoe.
It's like drinking water.
And it looks peaceful. And when you see back this interview, you're going to see how amazed I am. And there's a lot of people like you. Obviously, you do it for a living, so it's dope to see like even more in person. But when I'm looking at like Wiz Khalifa, he's like, like it just looks so like amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I like your description.
And it just looks beautiful.
I get you.
You can't beat that.
Yeah,
and when
fun.
when I'm looking at your interviews, even the Matt Barnes one, the one when you're sitting there with the dude that invented the raw raps.
Oh yeah, Josh.
And I'm sitting. You see, like he says it like he's his best friend. I'm sitting there. You're like, no, yeah, the world's gonna end when this happens. And then I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Yola, like, how are you? What's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Like, okay, like you're married, right? You're married. Did you tell me you were married?
Engaged.
Engaged. You're
Yeah,
engaged.
yeah.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
Where's your ring?
I don't have one. That's me here talk about it all the time. Like, I need to get a ring. I don't have one. I think I'm just gonna get a tattoo.
Okay, perfect.
I don't like jewelry, so I just first time I ever bought a watch in my life. But
yeah. You regretted it?
No, I love it. It's dope.
Okay, fire.
Yeah, I just I feel like I'll break shit, and now that I had the watch for like a month or two, I think I can do a ring.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think I have to do a tattoo because I'm just afraid I'll lose this shit. I'll break this shit. I'm always animated as fuck. Like right now, I'm calm. I'm calm as shit. I'm trying not to get too wild.
And people like you have always caught my attention. And I'm not saying like you're anything different, but like you're you're such a piece of life when the way you like. Have you ever tried ASMR?
That shit's creepy.
dude, you would be amazing.
That shit's creepy.
Your voice is. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I was like, your voice would be.
Fucking, you do ASMR?
Yeah, no, your voice is so peaceful, dog.
Fools tell me all the time, like, yeah, I guess so, man. But that shit's creepy.
You don't.
Mexican girls with long nails and shit. Hey, what's up, fool?
It puts me to sleep.
That
Sometimes
shit's
even.
creepy as fuck.
You really?
It reminds me of like when you're at the doctor or the dentist and you're up and then someone talks and you don't see them, like, what the fuck, away from me? You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of my space. I feel like someone's in my space. ASMR.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
Get away from me.
So you've tried it?
No, I've heard a couple of videos and went, I gotta scroll. I gotta keep scrolling. That shit's
Okay. But yeah, watching you just do things, it like brings peace to my life.
I'm happy as hell to hear that, bro.
Because
that
even when
cool
you were
shit.
debunking like the facts that people have,
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you saying this so peacefully? Like I'm like, dude, get angry a little bit at these journalists and doctors trying to make weed look like shit.
See, that's I think I gotta care enough.
Okay.
If I care, I'll get pissed. But I think I'm at the point where I'm like, bro, I don't give a shit. Like, do your thing. Is me getting mad gonna stop you doing that?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Unless you're directly affecting me and or doing some hateful shit, I don't care.
100%.
Yeah.
Wow, this is amazing. Just like even you like rolling, it's like it looks hella peaceful. Maybe some
Nothing
ASMR,
more fun, bro.
Maybe some weed ASMR.
I mean, I've done it, but not intentionally.
Yeah.
Like real close, cracking nugs, taking dabs, and fools like, yo, this is the best shit. And I'm like,
And okay, so you're engaged.
Mm-hmm.
Does your soon-to-be wife smoke?
B Rose? Yeah, fuck yeah. Bro, I met her. I used to sell her weed.
Oh, she fell in love with the plug.
Dude, isn't it crazy? It's like we just became hella good friends. We were chilling and drink. We'd have all our homies over, and me and her found ourselves by ourselves in the kitchen just talking for 3 hours. And then after like 2 months, I'm like, I never had a girlfriend in my life. I do not fuck with dumb bitches, bro. I am from Merced. My mom, my whole life, like, girls are fucking stupid. They get pregnant for nothing. Don't fuck with girls. You know what I mean? That's my mom my whole life. And,
Yeah.
I stayed away. My mom said I couldn't date till I was 16 too. It's like she's very strict about it. It's because she had me at my sister at 15, me at 17. You know.
Yeah.
So she's like, no, I'm not letting you do that shit. And so Rosie was the only girl I ever was like, you're too fucking cool. I can't not. You know what I mean? I have to keep you around.
You been with her since what age?
22.
Wow.
Yep. And everybody's like, why take you so long to get married? Like, we both don't give a shit. Like, I'm not going nowhere. I don't care.
Yeah.
We don't care. And then we just got engaged. We're like, fuck it, let's get married.
That's sick.
Yeah, she's my best homie.
Yeah.
By far, dude. I find myself 99% of the time not showing any of my other homies.
Wow.
Because why the fuck would I?
And like I see, that's what I'm saying. Like that sounds like the fucking life, right?
Dude, it is.
Kylie wishes he could do that. His girl is just wild.
Oh no.
Not in a bad way, but like she's like, you know, she's just but your girl's Latina too?
Filipino and Mexican.
Okay, fool, she's Latina then.
Yeah. Pretty much Filipinos are Mexicans.
Yeah, facts.
I know.
And you guys just give, like, what's your guys, it's because I feel like you're such a mystery at some point sometimes. Like, do you take a shit?
Do I take a shit? I'm like Kim Jong-il over here? It's because the hair, huh?
Yeah.
Everybody says I look like a dictator with his haircut all the time, bro. Or I think I look like the bitch from American History X, the girlfriend. That's the kind of haircut I feel like.
Oh, okay,
Or the cool kid from Jimmy Neutron.
You definitely don't.
Remember his haircut was kind of parted? I'm like, yeah, I fuck with that.
I like the haircut from the girl from American History X. Nah, the movie's crazy, by the way.
Great movie.
One of the craziest movies of all time.
Just love that
movie. The cementing blew my mind when I was a kid. The curb
Bro,
thing.
I mean, I don't know how much you know, but my mom's Mexican and Jewish, right?
Yes.
And she married a white supremacist, bro.
Okay,
when I was a kid.
you told me this.
Yeah.
And we'll get into that because I have so many questions about.
That movie reminds me of him a lot.
He was Danny or he was the older brother?
No, he's the older brother.
After prison or before?
Both at the same time. He looked like Ned Flanders, but took his shirt off, just nothing but white supremacist shit all over his body. But the coolest man ever, outside of jail. My best friend was black. Like, he's not a racist. He's almost, I'm racist in jail because I have to live. It's like, I don't care outside. It was a very weird upbringing, bro.
Yeah, because
Very odd.
parents were drug addicts?
My mom and my dad, yeah. And then my mom got
Your biological dad.
Yeah, my biological dad, yeah.
Drug addict.
Yeah, but like the functioning, like he has businesses, does truck driving, you would never know he's fucked up. But like he smoked crank. So I know he's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like I can see on your eyes you're fucked up.
And your mom?
Same shit. But she stopped when I was like 6, 7.
Okay, so but
My dad didn't stop until I was like 17, 18.
did she ever have twitchy moments?
No, my mom is, now that I know, my mom was psychotic.
Do you
now
need a
that I
lighter?
know. No, I got one actually.
You go, okay, yeah. I was assuming you have one. I was just trying to be a nice,
No,
when you're around a smoker, especially when you respect, you gotta like. I feel like I was like essentials, like.
No, you're good.
I was worried that the weed wasn't gonna be good enough, maybe or something.
We'll smoke it anyway. Shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, so mom was a psychotic.
Yeah, my mom was real fucking mean growing up. Really scary mean. Like fucking mean. And then now that I'm older, she's like, fool, I was bipolar and I was psychotic medicine and all this shit and depressed. I'm like, makes sense now. You know, like now it makes sense, bitch. But when I was a kid, I was fucking ducking and dodging her and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you moved out as soon as you can.
Yeah, no, my mom kicked me out when I was 16. My dad got clean when I was 16, and then she made me live with his ass. And I was sitting there with a brand new fucking clean dude that was like, no more crank, I'll just drink. Then I had to deal with his ass for 3 years, just shit-faced.
Yeah.
It's not fun, bro. Not fun. But I was just trying to smoke weed, and it's the same mentality, you know? Like, nothing changed. I'm like, oh, he's fucked up? That sucks. And after I'm done dealing with it, I'm still going to be doing the same exact.
100%.
You know, a lot of people are like, oh, my dad and my mom, but shut the fuck up.
Cry me a river.
Shut the fuck up, bro. My mom and my dad.
Yeah.
Just go smile and smoke a fucking joint or do something.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't change it.
Facts.
The fuck?
Did they ever squabble in front of you?
My mom and my dad used to knock each other out.
Yeah.
Constantly. Yeah, my mom used to get knocked the fuck out. Yeah.
Wow.
She knocked my dad out, though. My mom was a beast. But the only time, I think I talked about this before, I think. My mom was yelling. We lived in Clovis.
That's
by Fresno.
Okay.
And I heard my mom yelling. I was like, what the fuck? And I went in the room, and they were both naked. Like, just got out of the shower, and my dad was beating the fuck out of my mom with this studded-ass Mexican belt with all the metal studs on it. And he was going to fucking town, beating the fuck out of her with it. And I walked in, and I grabbed her, and then he looked at me and just stopped. And then my mom left his ass that day. And that was it. It was crazy. He split her whole fucking head open. That shit was nuts. Bro.
How old were you?
Like 3, probably.
Wow, you remember vividly.
I have a real good memory. Like a stupid, insane memory.
What was like the vibe? Was it like they were
always cool.
You forgave them? Obviously, like.
I don't give a fuck.
But
I mean, I think it's really. They were like 15, 19, like they were kids, you know.
Yeah.
Stupid kids also doing drugs. Like.
What's the relationship now? Amazing.
My mom's chill. My mom does mushrooms and she smokes weed with me. My mom's cool. She's probably in this chat right now.
And for your pops?
My dad's good. My dad's got cleaned from 17 to like last year, and then he fucked up again. And I've been dealing with that shit. It's been a shit show. And then he's been clean for like 2 months.
Wow.
It's really annoying, bro. I'm always coaching him. But since I was a kid, I'm like, that's my dad.
Like you've always been the adult in the lives. You and your sister.
Since I was a kid, bro. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but my dad's cool, man. He's like the funniest person alive. He's like the nicest dude.
Yeah.
He's mad offensive because he thinks every joke is okay to say to anybody, which just makes him funny.
Yeah.
You know, it makes him funny. Yeah. But I can't have him on the show. He'll get us canceled in 2 seconds. I can't have him on the show. He'll say some stupid shit that I think is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And you might.
Oh, dude, dark humor is my thing. Is your dad like Eric Carmen?
No, my dad is Randy Marsh, Stan's dad, a fool. Oh. That's my dad. Yeah. My dad just means well. He's super cool. He's super funny. He's the life of the party.
But
if he's fucked up, it's over. But he's been good for like two.
Was your dad more offensive than your Nazi stepdad?
My Nazi stepdad was great. He was a really good guy, really good person. He's got trapped in prison system, bro. That's all.
You know that sounds crazy to say though, right?
Yeah.
My Nazi stepdad was really cool.
He was a white supremacist. Yeah, a little different in prison terms. Like my mom and him got divorced, and he explained everything to me, and like if
during the divorce.
Yeah, when they were getting, because he's a hick. So we were up in the mountains, and he dug a hole in the side of a mountain with this big shovel and knife. And he's like, this is how you sleep when you're homeless. You go in the woods, you're back to the wall. I was like, bro, you have a fucking house right there we're chilling at. Why are we sleeping in the fucking woods? But I'm like, you know what? It's my dad. And my dad was never around. So he was like my dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you have a relationship with him now? No.
Now he got hooked on drugs, and then I couldn't trust him no more. I just kind of, because I'm just a Mexican grown up now. Like, I'm not your son no more. I don't trust him. Like, he's tweaker. He's a tweaker.
Oh, you think if you were to see him, you'll recognize him?
I used to see him in college all the time. I would hide. When I got to college, I would see him because he's a fucking genius. He was trying to be a teacher. But he's got too many felonies. Like, he would go to college, get all
and swastikas tatted on him.
No, nothing. Wrist down, whole head's covered, but he has hair, and nothing on the wrist down and neck. He never touched his neck. He's like, I still need to get a job after. He almost was a professor at our college, bro. Well, engineering professor. Like, he is a genius, bro. He can fix that. He's a prisoner. He can draw us right now. Perfect, picture perfect, and fix your car. But he can't stay off drugs. He's a fucking tweaker.
Oh, wow.
He's one of those guys,
Did he reach out ever, like, on Instagram, Facebook, like, hey, bud?
I avoided him in college. Cause I'm like, oh, I can see it once his cheekbones got weird. I'm like, oh, you're on one. I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Because he's loving my mom. He's going to try to use me to get to my mom somehow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And what was the conversation when you first saw him take off his shirt and maybe he had like some hate words towards black or Mexican people or like white power?
The first time I saw him, he had hair down to his ankles almost, like Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses. And he taught me how to play hacky. I was trying to learn hacky sack because I loved it as a kid.
What was that?
Hacky sack, the little soft ball that you see all the white potheads playing at the beach.
Oh, okay.
You're
learning how to play.
I was this little kid. I was trying to do the rainbow where you kick it over your head and land on your other foot. I was a kid. I was bored. Yeah. And this fool didn't know he's a prisoner. He's like, hey, by the way, I'm Michael Jordan, a fucking hacky sack, because I've been in prison for 10 years. You know what I mean? And he's over here doing this, jumping up, catching on his foot. And I fucking was like, this guy's the shit.
This is my stepdad?
No, 2 days later, my mom's like, so I'm dating. Oh. So I ain't never said his name. Shit, my bad. So I'm dating so-and-so. I was like, sick. Tight. That guy with the hacky sack? Fuck yeah. But I met him, he had no shirt and just overalls. What was my mom thinking? Like, he don't got no goals in life.
And what was the first tattoo that caught your... How old are you?
33.
No. How old are you
I was like, you're high as hell, bro. You already asked me that. 9, 8.
And
9, 8
are you understanding
I'm the same person.
the white
when I was like
supremacists?
5. Yeah. I know about all of it.
What does he have tatted on? Like,
I mean, without getting super specific, like a bunch of Vikings, lightning bolts, and
he never had the swastika?
But he had white is right tatted on his whole leg. White is right. And I always ask him, well, what does that mean? And that's the first time he started talking to me about prison. He's like, dude, your best friend so-and-so. I'm like, yeah. He goes, I love him. He's like my son. I'm like, cool. It's like, I don't hate him because I have this. It's like, I went into prison at 16. What do you want me to do? He's like, I had to fucking survive, and this is what I do. But when we walk around the street in Merced, this is a whole other episode. Like, yo, fools are scared of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
He would scare the shit out of fools. My fucking other best homie, Eli, his dad's a sheriff. We were walking into Albertsons with my stepdad. I'm there, walking.
Is he wearing like a wife beater?
No, he always covered his tattoos with us.
Always. He made sure to, if you knew, you knew, but if you didn't,
you have no idea.
You have no fucking idea.
You're like Ned Flanders, like mustache, haircut, super nice, glasses, blue-eyed dude.
He looked like he touches kids.
Kinda like he kinda like Ned Flanders, yeah. He kinda like one of those guys, but like he'll kill a child molester type of shit. Like he is a prisoner. Like he'll
100%. He's a medical model baby, is what they call him. All they know is the system.
I'm walking into Albertsons and I'm like with my stepdad. I'm like, oh, what's up, Eli? And then Eli's with his stepdad. I know his stepdad. I see him almost every day. I go to his house. Sheriff. And he just froze up and like did this. And I go, what the fuck is wrong? And I look at my stepdad. He's just like that.
Oh, they knew each other.
He goes, you remember me? And he just says that. And he goes, yes, sir, I do. And he goes, oh, okay, we're going to keep this cool. And we just keep walking, right? He goes, yes, sir. He puts his hand on my friend Eli, his dad, and just walks straight. And I looked at my stepdad and said, right. I was like, what was that? He goes, I'll tell you when you're older. And then he told me when they were getting divorced. I'm like, so whatever happened to Eli's dad? And he told me, he's like, I had that fool bent over naked as a correctional officer. So I was about to stab his ass. And I was like, you know what? I'll let you go. He's like, me and my homie, he's like, he was doing bullshit to us. And we tied his ass up in the back and I was going to kill him. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to let you go. He's all, remember me. He's like, that was 15 years ago. And I was like, I swear to God, he went ghost white. I didn't know what happened for 7 years. Like, I just saw it. I was like, what was that?
Did Eli stop talking to you?
No, we were friends. We're still chilling every day. His dad was still chill with me. Because what he's going to do is say, don't come over. And then my stepdad's going to be pissed. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
He kept it cool. He liked me before. But he was mad racist, bro.
Eli's dad.
He was hella racist,
he was a racist sheriff.
Yeah, like he ripped all of his like Tupac poster. I can't say it on here, but like screaming up shit, like get these pulls off my wall, my house type shit. Like, damn, I'm brown. Is he like me? Like, oh
yeah. Shit. And you look very beanered out. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like me and we have like nopal faces, fool. You know, like have you had the 5 year that term before?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and I remember when we were sitting on your podcast and you were explaining to me, I was like to this day I explained that story to my friends and I'm glad you're here because I had so many questions. Like, your mom was Mexican and Jewish. Mm-hmm. She fell in love with a man that had a swastika on him.
It wasn't swastikas. It was a lightning bolts in the area and shit more for me.
You know when I got this Harry Potter lightning bolt, people were like,
oh, hell no, you're tripping.
People were like, dude, and I was like, it's for Harry Potter. I promise.
When those revenge shoes came out, I went, wild lightning bolt. So yeah, no, it's crazy because I have this whole other. I grew up in a Mexican town.
Yeah. Like
Merced is like a Mexican town, and I don't speak no Spanish. My whole family's Spanish. I grew up with my mom on the Jewish side, so no one taught me Spanish. But my mom's dad is from Texas. He speaks perfect Spanish. No one ever taught me in my life.
Wow.
So everybody be like, you only speak Spanish. You're not even Mexican. I'm like, how come you didn't teach me? That's on you, motherfucker. That's your fault.
Yeah, and do you regret not learning?
Of course, fool. You know how many times people walk up to me and say shit, go, I'm about to disappoint you. I'm sorry I don't speak Spanish. They always go, oh.
They're like,
that's the one.
Oh, you kind of like they're
like,
we don't claim you.
That's what they do to me, bro.
Yeah.
It's terrible. But also, it's like, yo, I don't care enough, bro. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll learn. I need to learn Spanish. I need to learn how to write my signature better. I want to do a backflip. There's a lot of shit I want to learn, man.
Yeah. Do you listen to Bad Bunny?
I've heard it. I don't understand Spanish music.
But like,
I don't know Spanish, bro.
But like,
I mean, I've heard it.
Do you like just like your shoulder move when es calladita?
I listen to more doo-wop and old school shit than I listen to Spanish music, I think. But old Spanish music is hard as hell.
Yeah.
It's just the style of music. I don't really like that.
Reggaeton.
I don't like shit club music. I don't go to nightclubs, bro. I always smoke in the back.
Have you ever been?
Yeah, I've been to hella nightclubs. And I'm always the one to leave first. And I'm always smoking in the back. I don't like nightclubs. It's dark.
You don't like you're allergic to beer.
No. Allergic to beer. Wow. I'm not Korean.
Asian glow. Can we talk about that?
It's crazy. My homie's Korean. He's like, bro, I'm allergic. I'm get red. I go, what are you saying to me? I was 15. I go, what are you saying? He's like, bro, you ever heard that? Asian people can't process alcohol. I'm like, that's a racist ass shit, bro. What are you trying to say? He was as red as your hat, sweating the whole night. I was shocked. He was not lying.
No, I the first time I heard about that, it made me think about life different. I was.
You can't process it. Damn.
I was happy to be Mexican.
I feel you.
When I first saw my homie Bibo, who was Filipino, and he got red after 140.
Crazy. It's wild.
And I was like, so you're telling me you can't chug a 40 with me? And he's like, no. I'll get red. And then I was like, wow.
I'll change colors.
And
it's not going to affect him at all any other way.
And that's it. Like, it kind of sounds stupid, right? Like, do you remember those? And I don't know if this is true. And I feel like I could talk to you about this. But you remember when the YouTubes would go around about like the cheapskates of the world and like, and you remember the girl that was allergic to water?
Yeah, and she would get rashes.
You remember that?
That shit was crazy,
okay,
bro.
Do you think that was fake?
Of course.
100%,
Her
right?
body's made of water. Is she like inflamed in the inside all day? Or, you know, then again, I feel bad for her if she is. That's sad. I'd be so sad.
What about the girl that was allergic to the sun?
That's some real shit.
I
You ever
think-
seen gingers? Ginger white people are allergic to the sun too. I mean, it hurts. Bald white dudes, my uncle, yeah, he'll die outside. He has to wear a hat and all that shit.
And are you allergic to anything?
I'm allergic to helium. I used to suck the helium out of a
Okay,
balloon
you gotta
one
say
time.
that super fast.
I sucked the helium out of a balloon when I was a kid. I fucking high. I just had to go to the hospital.
So you're not a Nas guy.
No, I'm not fucking dumb. I think that shit is the dumbest shit I ever seen. It's like doing whippets, and it almost became culturally cool to be nodding the fuck out and can't talk. Like I hate it. I used to do that shit. I was 13, 14. My homie Vince showed me. You get a air freshener, the Glades or whatever. Put a towel and then double it.
That was the
and you
first
rip
time I
it.
ever did.
First time I ever did. I go whoa, and then I found weed, and was like, this is stupid. Nas is for balloons, bro. Like, you huffing balloons. Come on.
Hey, the first time I ever did the air freshener shit, it
In your mouth?
I got the air freshener, and you don't want the actual, so you kind of cover it to where only the what's in it, only the helium comes or whatever the fuck.
Whatever the fuck.
And I went like this under, and now that I'm older, I sit back and think like, what a fucking idiot.
Idiot, dude. But then again, you know what I was thinking the other day? Like, we know when someone's this bad driver in front of you, I always think like, yo, you were just a kid and you were just an idiot that couldn't ride his bike. And now you drive a car. I won't get too mad. Because everybody was just a dumbass. You know how many kids you grew up with? Like, this kid's fucking stupid. That's an adult one day and someone's parent. You know what I mean? Like, so you have to like think like.
That's what your fate. That's the faded thoughts I'm talking about, fool.
Yeah.
Like I hear you talk sometimes, and I'm like,
True statement though.
he's right.
100% right.
I'm like, he's
100%.
right.
Everybody just was just a kid that couldn't ride their bike, but now they got a license. That's all. You know. And if you're not endangering my life, I won't get too pissed. But there's been some times where I fucking hop in my car just because like, yo, you almost killed me. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. Say sorry, and I'll get back in my car. Not often, bro. I don't get shot, but
Not often.
Not often. But there's been some time when people do this to me. When people do this.
When they brush you off.
Literally, when they go like this, I lose my fucking mind. I don't know what. At my warehouse, you've been in my warehouse.
Yes.
The trash can part, I fixed it up. It's like it's enclosed. It's sick. The other day, I come out there, and there's a bag in front of it. I'm like, huh? Why is there a backpack? And I look, and my gate's kind of open. And I'm like, somebody inside my trash can shit? And I open it, and it's one of the drunk ass Mexican dudes that's around my property all the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey man, you can't sleep in here, bro. I gotta put my trash cans up. I'm like, yo, can you please move? Right? And I was like, I'm polite. I'm polite as it gets. I'm like, yo, can you please get out of my property? You gotta get out of here. And I'm like, yo, excuse me. And he looked at me. I'm like, please get up and go. And he did this. And then he went back to sleep, and I lost my fucking mind. And bro, he's not that big. He could have been 150. And I grabbed him by one leg. I have it on tape. I'll show you after. And I picked him up, and I fucking threw him out of it. And then he landed and got all pissed at me. And then I just started pushing. Oh, he got pissed at me. I asked him multiple times, and he just went. And then I just picked his little ass up, and I threw him. It's just little shit. But you got to let road rage. People get shot.
Yeah.
People get shot.
And
if someone's running, I'm gonna shoot you too.
Are you a penny thrower?
No, lighters, crackhead lighters. The
Wow.
thinner
Okay.
ones, these
Okay.
ones.
Yeah. I know exactly what
Oh,
you're
I
talking
left
about.
it. I left
My dad used to smoke.
Yeah.
The one that you could
See
fix the
through,
flame.
and you can see through them. Yeah,
Yeah, and
those
you
ones
could
'cause
fix.
they pop on
They
cars,
pop.
and
Yeah.
it scares.
My dad smoked.
I won't do that no more though, because it's like
Will smoke
what?
or throw the lighter.
Smoke. No, I won't. The lighters, because it's like, you know what? You deserve to fucking punch me in the face if I hit your car. If I touch your car, it's different. If someone threw a lighter in my car, it'd be over.
You have a nice car too.
Yeah, it'd be over with. I would lose my fucking mind. I definitely had to bust through the window. I'll go to jail. And that's how mad I'd be. Just like not like you hurt my car. It's like the fact that you were like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking bust a lighter on your car. Because I don't do stupid shit in traffic, and if I do, I pull over. I'm so fucking sorry. It's only happened twice in my life where I had to go, I'm sorry.
What'd you do?
I fucking merged into a lane when someone was in my blind spot. But I didn't. I caught back. It's happened twice.
Yeah.
My whole family's truck drivers, bro. We're all great drivers. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm that guy. I apologize, bro.
I was watching your things, and you talked about a time where you were bleeding and you still sniffed.
Oh yeah, no. You have two nostrils, So I was like, one's bleeding, right? No, it was the first time I ever got a sack by myself, because me and my homies used to throw in a Coke all the time, and I got it from some dude named Gabe. There's a lot of Gabes in Merced, so I'm not calling anybody out. There's a dude named Gabe, and I went to his house, and I knew his dad or his cousin sold Chris, and I'm like, I don't want.
You made it very clear.
Yeah, I made it clear, like. It's like, yeah, bro, no ice, no nothing. I'm like, cool, sick. And then I got a sack. I put $20 on a sack. I got a little rock like that. That's a lot when you're by yourself.
And they sold you the dream.
No, they sold it to me. And what happened was I never did the dollar and crushed it down by myself with my ID. I never did that by myself. So the big rock, right when I hit it and I pushed it, it exploded. So like I had to I was a crackhead in my car. Went to my grandma's house for the summer. They're truck drivers. They get up at 4.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to party at 9. They're going to bed at 7. So I'm like chopping lines. I'm watching Eddie Murphy Raw on DVD, and then Dave Chappelle Killing Him Softly on DVD. Those are the only 2 DVDs I had. And then I had some cigs. I had that. And anyway, I'm crushing up these lines. I'm not doing it right. It's all rocked up. And I'm not crushing it down right. I'm like, why does this look different from my homies? How did they get it so fine? I didn't know what I was doing. I was 15 years old. Never did it for myself.
You were never the prepper. You were always just a sniffer.
Like, you ready? I put it in. Mine's ready. And I'll be fine.
Okay.
So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, yo, my nose hurts. Like, it's really hurt. And when I'm breaking it up, I'm like, why is it so shiny? It's not fish scale. That was I'm like, why is it see-through on some of those parts? Fuck it. And I'm crushing it, and I'm snorting it all night. Like when you're broke as a kid, you ration. I'm gonna smoke half a cigarette, and I'll do a line, and I'll gum a little and put my cigarette on it. But I'm by myself in the country. Everybody's asleep, and I'm gonna have to stay quiet.
Yeah.
So I'm just tweaking by myself, laughing, watching shit like a little kid by myself.
Yeah.
And then at 4 o'clock, I heard my grandma come out, so like 4 times. Damn, fake yawn and shit.
Yeah.
That was kind of sick.
That was sick.
I'm like, all right, I'll go back, bye. And I saw him drive off, and I went outside and started power smoking cigs, and I was chopping up the rest of my shit. And they live in the country, so I could see them leave. I'm like, all right. And they all drive diesels, so I could see the diesel. Yeah. And my nose just started hurting out of nowhere. I don't know what happened, but like this to here, it felt like it was twisting. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I finished the rest of my shit. Almost. I had like one little bump left. I went outside to smoke a cigarette. The sun was coming up. And then it just started going pouring. And I was just, I don't know why I got like the weirdest headache. Like my eye couldn't open. And it felt like my whole face was like twitching. And I dropped to my knee and I was like, what the fuck is happening? Now that I tell the story, it was like, you had a stroke. I'm like, for real? Oh, that's not good. Anyway, I couldn't like feel my shit for a minute, and like I hit the ground, and I got up, I plugged it up, and then I went and did the rest of my shit. And then I came outside, I smoked a cig. It was like 7:30, and my head was hurting so fucking hard. And I'm like, you know what? I don't think I like drugs anymore. And then I did drugs for 3 years straight after that. It didn't stop anything.
So it was.
It was cut.
It was cut.
I was the younger. My sister's friends with the dude that sold it to. She's like, oh, it's just String's little brother. Just don't give him the good shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's his little brother. Now it's like, fuck you guys. Yeah. Give the kid the craze? What the fuck's wrong with you?
And did you ever go back to Gabe's?
No, I found Brandon. Brandon was the man. Yeah. And then one time, Brandon sold my uncle crack, and we smoked it. That's the time I accidentally smoked crack. That was some bullshit.
No, you didn't accidentally do it.
Yeah, we on our weed to smoke it.
Oh,
and then after I'm looking at it, I'm like,
whoa, you were smoking
bro, this is all
Yola?
yellow, bro. I was like, yellow. What the fuck is this? And because I felt way different. I liked drugs as a kid.
Yeah.
I fucked with drugs. They're fun.
Do you ever do like PCP or anything?
I did once, but it wasn't intentional. Someone laced my weed. They like, you ever see when people soak weed? You ever seen that before?
I don't think I don't think so.
Kind of like Sherm, I guess you would call it. I didn't know. And I smoked that shit. I don't like that.
What about spice?
I smoked the fuck out of some spice when I was younger. And that shit sucks.
Yeah.
I smoked like 3. You ever smoke salvia? Oh, you don't do drugs?
The only thing I ever did was shrooms and weed.
How'd you like it?
I was 14 when I did shrooms.
Sure, me too.
Yeah.
14, yeah.
Yeah,
Fun
I was
times.
it was a great time. And you know what? I drank.
Me too.
And
And
I
that movie
smoked
Coach
weed.
Carter was out. I think it was Will Smith or Denzel. There was a basketball. That's all I remember about that night. My homie was watching Coach Carter on PSP, and I was on mushrooms, and I felt like I was in the fucking game watching him play the game.
Fucking with Timo Cruz.
I have no idea.
That's the name of the dude with the curly hair. I'll do anything. His cousin died at the liquor store.
Oh, I don't remember the movie.
Oh.
I just remember we were watching Coach Carter and playing the game, and I was on mushrooms.
You want to know what's crazy? I watched Lord of Dogtown on PSP.
That's a good movie.
Great movie.
A good movie, man.
Who's your favorite character?
Uh,
I'll tell you mine. Sid. Love Sid. He was
that's
a fucking
hard because they all have
he
real.
was a fucking idiot.
They're all real people in real life. So
Yes.
it's like, is that the real guy? Because Tony Alva, is that his name?
Tony
he
Alva.
owns the pizza spots in Santa Cruz. It's called Tony
Yeah.
Alva's. And I always thought, like, what the fucking Dogtown guy owns pizza? I never ate that. I was fucking so broke at the time.
Yeah.
But Lords of Dogtown was a great movie. I'd have to watch it again. I watched the best movie that had skating that I'd seen recently was that mid-90s. You watch that?
Great movie.
Great movie.
Where he just keeps telling him, that's fucking gay. He just keeps telling the little kid that.
Oh, man, that little Mexican kid was perfect. Every one of those kids was... That's how I grew up, bro. All my friends were older. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, it reminded me, like, wow, this is identical. They did a great job.
Yeah, and then they were like, I think those times in the world, like being a skate, like they lived, like skaters now, skaters then were totally different things.
I
Like,
was the skater kid, the fat Mexican kid. I couldn't do the tricks, and I couldn't speak Spanish. Like, yeah, he thinks he's white with all the skaters. I'm like, I just like skating, dickhead.
yeah.
Teach me Spanish. Fuck you.
And, and like even, what's the professional skater's name?
Which one?
Andy Roy. Is his name, Cali? Andy Roy?
I don't know.
He's part of Eagle. Andy Roy?
I'm not sure.
Andy Roy, right? With no
I'd be-
teeth.
I'd be lying if I said, oh, yeah, I know exactly who that is.
Let me show you. You're gonna. I think he's from Santa Cruz.
Really?
Yes. Let me. Oh my God! I think I'm gonna show you a picture. You're gonna be like, oh fuck yeah, I know exactly who that is. Did you ever watch the show? The one they had on. Dude, you're gonna know who this fool is.
Oh, this weed's good, by the way. I like it a lot. Oh, yeah, damn. That's what he looks like now?
Yes, you remember Andy Roy?
Holy shit, that's what he looks like?
Yeah, I think he sobered up and got fake teeth.
Oh, that's him now.
Yes.
Oh, thank God. I
Oh, you thought it was him?
I was like, damn, bro, that's what he looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks great now. You ever see when white dudes that are ex-tweakers, they always have that same tweaker smile?
Yeah.
Once they're clean, it's always...
Yeah, when they look
It's
better.
always... They always look better and healthy, but it's always like, you used to party hard. Huh?
and
You can see it right here. Dips.
and fucking they look better in black and white photos.
I don't know about that.
Cause look, if we compare these two photos, which one would you hang?
Oh,
on
black
your
and white
wall?
always looks better for people, bro.
No, not me and you. We look kind of weird in black and white.
Look awesome.
But would you hang this on your wall, or would you hang this on your wall?
I hang that on my wall.
I would hang this on my wall.
That's just hard.
Yeah, that
love
shit.
that.
It's fucking. That is amazing.
Yeah, that shit's sick.
Amazing work. What is the most smoker activity shit you and your homies did? And I'm asking you because I feel like the life you lived could be portrayed as a movie.
Oh, for sure.
And-
It will
and-
be
and-
one day.
And I've heard you
100%.
tell stories, and I'm just always at awe, and I'm always interested in kind of like there's like the street life, and then there's like the rad life. Like, and I feel like you lived the rad life. Like, you
don't
probably
know.
cut your balls with a fence before.
That's a really good way to put it. I might have.
You know what I mean? You and your friends probably threw up on each other before, and you thought it was fun.
Oh, I'm not white, bro.
Okay, but you
I'm not
did a-
jackass white.
No, okay, no.
No.
That's the
Give me
vibe
my
you
fucking
give me sometimes.
space. I guess. And if that's the case, please don't throw up on me, bro. Like,
I'm
not gonna be
no.
stoked.
But I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you were to tell me, DoKnow, we're gonna get drunk at my house and we might throw up on each other or just have a throw up competition like they did, I'm just saying, I'm not opposed to the rad life. And I feel like you live the rad life.
Nope.
Like when you normally talk about like bleeding in the country and doing stuff, I'm like,
I like drugs.
I'm like, you definitely like probably ate wood before as a dare. No, maybe no.
Oh, I was never that kid. The guy I am right now is the same guy I've been my whole life.
Just the mellow.
100% the same exact thing. Nothing has changed except I got older, and that's the only fucking difference since I can remember, bro.
Wow, I thought the rad life was you, but you.
No, my friends do stupid shit and go, hey, that's fucking dumb. Yeah, no, a lot of my homies talk shit to me because like, fool, stop being a fucking dad. I'm like, I just don't want you to get hit by a motherfucking car. How about that?
Yeah.
I just don't want you to die. So maybe step over a little bit while you're fucking doing that. Don't die. Stop being fucking our mom. Like, then die. I tell homies die. I'm like, bro, I want you to die.
Yeah.
The fuck? Like, we'd be in Vegas, like, fool, stop chilling. Like, stop tripping. Like, then sit on the balcony. 40-second story, you'll make it. Totally cool, bro. Do your thing then. I'm just saying, hey, be careful, man. Careful. You're drunk as shit. Stop being our parents. Like, that's me. I'm the guy like, chill out, motherfucker. Don't die.
100%. Wow,
Yeah,
I thought you were the rad
opposite.
life.
No, hell no.
But yeah, what's the most rad shit you ever did?
I don't even know. I used to skate a lot. I used to do a lot of drugs.
Did you ever beat up white guys with your skateboard?
I have a great story about that. Wow.
See, it's because I know people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. I was across the street from my Jewish grandma.
Jewish grandma.
On 6th Street. And it's funny, my Jewish grandma, ghetto. We lived in the fucking Mexican ghetto. My Mexican grandma lived by the white people with land.
Okay.
Isn't that kind of fucking weird now that I think about it?
Yeah.
There was these 3 dirty white kids. And when I say dirty, it's because
white trash.
You know, they're white trash kids. Yeah.
Oh,
they always got dirt or like a Kool-Aid stain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like for King of the Hill.
No, King of the Hill. Bobby was tight as hell.
Bobby was tight.
Trailer Park Boys kids. You ever see Trailer Park Boys? The kids that run around, bottle breaking kids. Damn, they were bottle breaking kids.
Honey Boo Boo vibes.
100%. But boys with like duck tails, all shaved head and just the bang,
Oh,
the duck tail.
They ate raw fish.
Yeah,
Okay.
shit like that. Like those kids, like their mom smokes cigs, drinks Pepsi, and that's all she does. You know what I'm saying? Those kind of like dirtier white people.
And they smoke cigs in the house.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So there's 3 kids. One's like 10, 8, 6, right? The 6-year-old's in my grade. And he's a little fucking asshole. I hated that kid. He was such a dick. But everybody was really mean to me as a kid. I was hella nice. And then I started talking shit. And that's why I started talking. That's why I talked shit. Because I had to defend myself somehow. Right? So these 3 kids always fucked with me. They always like talk shit to me. I don't know why. But I was with my homie Preston. My best friend growing up, little Preston. His dad's 6'6", 6'7". He's half black, half white. When we were 6, the kid was 5 foot. Because right now he's 6'6". He's a monster. Little Preston's been not little his whole life. He's a big ass kid.
Yeah.
But super docile, like not trying to fight.
Teddy bear.
Yes, but skinny, tall, coolest man ever. Like he's cool. He's awesome.
Yeah.
But we're just riding skateboards, trying to do a trick and shit. I had a fat skateboard with a fake Cheeto man on it. The fake Cheeto guy, and it had the plastics on the bottom where you can grind. It was an old ass board. Anyway,
here comes the 3 little fuckers.
These 3 little fucks, bro, come up, and they start saying we can't be there in the parking lot of the school on a weekend. I was like, yeah, we can. Yes, we can. And my sister used to beat the shit out of me, so I don't care if we get beat up. So I'm like, I'm gonna stay. And then we kept riding, and they circled us, and I was like, "Oh."
So
shit.
you and little Preston versus
and
the 3 hillbillies.
Yeah, 3 little hillbillies, and the oldest one's older than us, well, way older than us. He's fat too, so I was like, "Damn, he's gonna be the hardest to beat." And the other 2 skinny little, just imagine an AI of skinny little white trash kids. Missing teeth and like stains everywhere.
Yeah, their mom gave them a tattoo when they were born.
Oh shit! And they get off their bike. And I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? Like, they're gonna fight us? And then they come up to us, and I looked at Preston. I don't know what overcame us, bro. But we just started bombing on these kids.
With your boards?
No, not hitting them. Like, we hit them, And then I got my board, and little Preston had his, and we started hitting their bikes as hard as we could with our board, and the fucking front tire of this kid's bike came right off.
Wow.
Like he made the shit. Like, you know, he's a poor kid like us.
Yeah.
And he started bawling, crying so fucking hard. And I was like, you know what? That's all we need. And we came at him with our boards like this. And the oldest brother we wanted no part of it. Yeah. Grabbed his little brothers and they like backed up with their bikes. And the other little kid was crying. We hit him too, but he was crying, dragging his bike because there's no tire. And that's the only time I fucked with a white kid with a skateboard.
Yeah.
It's the only time I can think of.
Wow.
Yeah.
And did you like see them throughout like middle school and high school?
Yeah, their mom passed away right after. It was fucking crazy.
Wow, so that they lost the tire and their mom.
That was fucked up. I mean, yes, it's a factual thing.
It's a factual thing.
Yeah, but it was like, damn, dude.
Bad timing?
No, I mean, right after that, I remember, they wouldn't even look at me at school. I was like, oh, I'll beat the shit out of you. But it was just them that tried to fuck with me. But that was it. They never fucked with me again.
Yeah, and then did you guys become cool after? Like,
no, they moved away after their mom passed away.
Oh.
I think because went to live with their dad.
Oh.
It was sad. It was actually pretty fucking sad.
Pretty sad. Were you at the funeral?
No. I don't know those kids. It wasn't a fucking Hallmark movie where you're like best friends with the bullies at the end of it.
Yeah, no, definitely was not
them
that.
And shit. No, it didn't happen like that.
Wow.
Yeah, at all.
Dude, your life is just so interesting. A Nazi stepfather.
I think is what it is I explain it as if you're there. I don't think it's that interesting. I think it's, ready? You took a shit and you actually had to fight some homeless dude at the park bathroom. That's not that crazy. Like, dude, I took a shit. And when it came out, I had to punch this fool and I bounced. I didn't get blood on me. But how about you describe what was happening when you were there?
Yeah, or
I walked in. This fool was wearing some shit. He fucking stunk. You know what he looked like? He looked like a motherfucker from Limitless. He looked like the Limitless fool, but homeless.
Yeah.
And think it's just, you ever seen Reservoir Dogs? The movie? Yes?
No.
So when
Have you seen that?
Yeah, so remember he's explaining to Mr. Pink how to describe, or not Mr. Pink, I can't remember, Tim Roth. He's explaining to him, the undercover cop, like, this is how you tell a story. You need to explain every aspect. Did it smell like shit? Was the powder the soapy shit from high school? And I remember that as a kid when I watched it. I'm like, yeah, that's a good way of explaining stories.
Do you think that's what makes you a great podcaster?
I don't know. I just like to talk and say stupid shit.
Yeah, you're great at talking. The Matt Barnes shit, amazing.
Matt Barnes cool. He's a cool guy.
How many questions did you not get asked? So many, right? Did you guys? I didn't watch it all. Did you guys ask him about beating up Derek Fisher?
Oh hell no.
Why?
I'm on the tip because of.
You don't want to
have a great you leaving going. That was fun. That was fun. I'm hot as shit. Not.
Yeah.
Fuck man, I'm fools gonna talk about this Derek Fisher shit. Or anybody talking about some shit. Like I could have came on here and be like, hey, tell me all the Adam 22 shit that went down, and all the no jumper bullshit. But it's like, bro, save that shit for somewhere else. I like, does it really, you know what I mean? Like, that's my thing. Is like, do we really need to?
How back and forth did you and Marty go back and forth? Is it Marty or Morty?
Marty.
I knew it was Marty.
Do what?
When you guys were like, okay, Matt Barnes is coming.
Yeah, I'd rather talk about the super positive shit to get that out of him because everyone else is gonna ask him about the bullshit.
The Derek and the way he explains that story, he does what you do.
Describes
he said
it all.
word for word how you climbed the fence.
Bro, you have to. You have to.
Yes.
Because I want you to see what I was seeing.
Yes.
You need to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine how amazing that would be seeing Matt Barnes just beat the dog shit out of Derek Fisher.
That's a big motherfucker.
That's a big and how'd you grow that? And I gotta give you the respect you deserve for having the most amazing, some of the most like you have the most interesting random people on
the show.
On the show,
We have
Who's
a guest.
your PR?
We have just me and Marty.
You just email these fuckers?
Yeah. We don't got no team, bro. We had a booking agent. He got us 5 fools. We are so the podcast, Dope as Usual podcast.
Dope
right?
as usual, amazing.
Right. Thank you. We had 2 seasons, and at midway through second season, we were like, hey, we're gonna sign this deal. So this company that runs Matt Barnes' show, Tyson, Tony Hawk, Kevin Garnett. So it's like say 2 or 3 of these, right? A building. But you walk in, there's 30 fools on sales, doing graphics, doing clips, on the phone, booking fools. So I'm like, I walked in like, this feels like a fucking stock room in here. Wow. So I'm walking through and see their posters. I'm like, holy shit, this is sick. And they're like, so what room do you want? I'm like, fuck yeah. Because we went in there like, we're not athletes, but you guys know what we're doing. That's why you fucking want to sign us.
Okay, so that's what I was going to ask you. You technically signed to something that wasn't in your league.
Not at all. Oh no, we just went like, you know what? We're gonna step it up and do it above and beyond. But me and Marty's one of the hardest working people I ever met.
Great fucking
He
guy.
goes hard, bro.
Super hard.
Right? And I'm not gonna do any less. Marty works, he's the graphics guy, that's why he does more, he does edit. So I feel like sometimes I'm like, damn, he's working so hard. What can I do? Like, what do I, for the show, like, what else can I do? We went to that spot, we had like 15 people on our team, and they're great people. Every single one of them was nice. But if we have a month's worth of things to get done, and then me and Marty can do that shit in 2 days because I just did nothing but that, and he did, why are you here? Because you get off at 8 o'clock. You don't care what happens at 10. I do. It's our show. But you're a team member that's getting paid by this agency. You don't really care. Do you really care? Like, no, it's your job. You're not going to do extra out. So that's where we're like, bro, let's just do it us again. So we fucking let him go. After like 3 months, it just didn't work.
Yeah.
Nah, I felt too corporate. They were like asking me to like, can you not cuss in this certain amount? I'm like, the fuck?
Fuck you.
Fuck no. So they started bleeping like certain cussing for the first couple minutes.
And they were like running the YouTube?
And then we got demonetized with them and our Clips channel. Fully demonetized on everything. And then we made 7 times less money than me and Marty usually make. 7 times. And it's 2 people splitting. So it's like, I'm making 14 times less than what it is. Like, in my head, I'm like, is that how it works? I don't know if the math works. It just shit didn't work. And above and beyond all that shit, the feeling of the show was so different. Like, I'd walk in, hey, nice to meet you. Oh, you're the host? Like, yeah. Did you just walk in like doing a press run? Which is cool. But also, like, I'm not going to get out of you what I need to get out of you. Like DJ Drama, I met him in 6 seconds before he walked in. Coolest guy ever. It took him 10 minutes. And as soon as I'm like, so your sister used to beat the fuck out of you? He went, what? No. And then he broke the ice. He was like, what is this place? He's like, all right. And he started talking. And we need that. We need it. Yeah. But if I didn't do that.
His sister beat the shit out of him?
No. Well, he was talking. I'm like, this is the place where Matt Barnes, like, you're going to ask about the Derek Fisher shit. Like, no, I want to know who the first person you beat the shit out of was in high school. Like, I want to know, like, the question I ask you, I think I did ask you the question, like, if 16-year-old you walks in, and he's like, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. Are you going to win?
Yeah.
That's a great question.
Did we talk about, like, if we could beat up, like, 10 third graders?
That wasn't me.
That wasn't you?
No, you brought it up, but that's not a question I asked. I got to be honest. I think I could take out 10 third graders. Honestly. Just from a chokehold enough, 3 in one arm. Right? 3 and 3? Yeah, 3 and 3.
You could beat up 10 third graders, Kelly?
Kill 2 with your feet? Yeah.
But I would like have to really hurt them because it's a lot at once.
Yeah, you have to go for death blows. Every one of them, yeah.
You know what? I forgot where I was at, but I'm turning into the only one without kids. That's becoming me now.
Me too, bro.
So
all my friends have kids, every one of them.
So the kids start coming around and I'm like, what the fuck? And my homies are like, attack DoKnow. And I'm starting. But even when I play around my nephew, I'm frustrated by one.
Oh yeah, my homie's got 11 children. One of my homies got 11 kids.
He's your age?
No, he's 10 years older. They're all homeschooled, right? They all play an instrument or they all play a sport.
Oh, they're gonna be serial killers.
They're all cool kids. They're all cool. It's just imagine dealing with that.
Did you go over and you were like the cool rich uncle and they started beating the shit out of you?
No. Man, I just barely made money like a year and a half ago, bro. I swear to God. So
I
it's
see
like
your car.
It's like I love that car. I love that car. Yeah, they're doing shit to it right now, so I'm like, I Ubered here, but
wow.
It's no, they're all cool as hell.
But like, were you like, I'll beat the shit out of 11 out of you guys?
Every one of my I have a little brother that's 10, a little sister that's just graduated last week, 18, and another one that's 16. And my little brother that's here at my house right now, he's 18. So I have a bunch of like younger siblings and shit, and they all hated me until they're like 15 because they speak Spanish. I don't. When we get in arguments, they run off and tell their mom shit in Spanish that I didn't do, and I look like an asshole, and I can't defend myself. And I'm 20 years older than these fucking kids.
And they're your dad from your dad's side?
My dad's side. Yeah, and because my dad's wife's from Mexico, she don't speak English. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She speaks English, but she don't really speak English.
She's a little lazy.
No,
my mom.
It's like I know you understand me. Let's have a conversation, but it's okay. So yeah, like they hated me until they got of age of like, I don't let them get away with shit. You know, I don't give a fuck what you say. Most Mexican families in restaurants, it's their kids running around. It's their kids on other people's tables and fucking with shit. I don't care what anybody says. I grew up around it. Maybe it's just because I grew up around it, but most fools don't watch their fucking kids. And my dad does not watch his fucking kids. I was watching my dad as a kid, so he didn't have to deal with that. But now I'm watching my little brothers and sisters running around like, sit the fuck down. You're running around with food at hometown buffet. Get the fuck, sit down. You know what I mean? So all of them like,
Yes.
Tom, like, I'll buy you anything you want if you're nice and you try at school. That's what my deal was. Try at school, be nice.
You have a better relationship with the boy than you do with the girls?
No, hell no. My little sister's tight. My little sister's 18. She's about to go to college. She's fucking awesome. My little sister is kind of like me, kind of fucking up at school. And my other little brother's 10. All he does is watch clips of Golden State Warriors.
And
basketball.
Are you encouraging the smoking? Maybe
Never.
But they're 18. Can they get high with you? No.
I don't know. My sister just turned 18 a couple days ago.
Oh,
yeah,
it's fresh.
Yeah, my little brother Rocco, the one that models for my clothes, he doesn't smoke. I've never smoked with him or anything, so it's not like a big thing. But I kept all this shit hidden till they were like 15.
And are their friends fans of you?
A lot of I go through their phones until they were like 16. I'd go through their phones and block every account I had when they get a new phone or I get a new account.
Yeah.
And they try to keep it away from them because I just didn't want them to see like, well, my brother's getting high. I'm like, bro, I used to sell fucking packs and drop you off. You didn't know that. Like, you shouldn't know that.
Yeah.
I did it because I was poor and broke. Dad wasn't good. Now he's good. Like, you don't need to sell packs. That was the fucking point.
Yeah, and
You know what
but what about like the cool shit? Like a fucking Matt Barnes, like a DDG.
Oh.
By the way, I have a question about the DDG one. But like the DJ dramas, like, oh, he's the guy that has Jack Harlow. Like, are you?
Oh, like my little brother is 10, and he goes nuts because he doesn't know what I do. I don't show him. He only sees it because he's a YouTuber kid. He likes YouTube.
Yeah.
So he knows what I do, but he doesn't get to see shit because we block everything from him. Of course, if he's with a friend's like, hey, look at my brother or something.
Yeah.
Of course, that's different, but like with my little sisters and shit, like my town's small. So like everybody kind of knows my shit out there.
Yeah.
So they keep it under wraps. My dad's kids, they're not allowed to wear my clothes. My stepmom does not fuck with my clothes, even though sometimes it's just a fucking word. Yeah. So they can't wear it. But my little brother, like, he kept it under wraps. I just didn't want to shoot somebody doing something weird to him when he's in high school. You know, he's a boy. Like, I was just starting to do my shit. But now he's 18. He's big as shit. It's fine. But no, I never show them anything.
Yeah.
Like when they come over, all my paintings go away. All my bombs get put away. My house looks spotless when they come over.
You don't smoke in the house when they're there?
No. Or I go in the very, 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 very back and smoke in the bathroom, smoke a bowl, and I'll be done. Because I don't want them to know I smoke or anything.
But they know, like...
No, they didn't know. Like, every time we're in public and fans would be like, yo! And when anybody looks at me, Rosie...
Smoke a joint with me! Like...
No, they know I say it all the time. Like, hey, if you see me with kids, don't talk about weed until they're gone. That's like a thing I always say in my lives. Like, you see me with a little kid, don't say shit.
Yeah.
Wait till they walk away. Because Rosie knows I look at her, she goes, all right. And then she knows to take my little brother or sister that way real quick. Like, what's up, fool? Fuck yeah. I can't smoke my little brother. Is that Rocco? Is that your little brother? I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm always talking about. It's like, they know. My fans are fucking
they're super cool. Super cool.
They're super active.
But now that they're like getting older, like your 18-year-old and your 19,
they know what I do.
Yeah, but now
100%.
Yeah, but now you can have like more open conversations.
Yeah, no, dude, like, my sister just turned 18 and went to a graduation. And you guys remember Bad Boys? Motherfucker, you look 30.
Yeah.
How old are you? 18, sir.
Yeah.
I walked up and I was like, oh, it's my dad runs a movie company too. He has like the truck driving.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this big ass Mexican kid with an afro. I walk up, hey, what's up, man? Like one of my dad's work. He's like, this is Gracie's boyfriend. I go, what the fuck did you say? This fool's massive. My little sister's boyfriend. The first thing he's like, yo, what's up, man? I'm a big fan. I was like, oh, hell yeah, good shit. Because I don't come around Merced too often.
Yeah.
So like I just talk to them online, so I don't get to see what's going on in their lives too hard. I mean, I ask, but they're teenagers. They're not gonna be like, yo, what's up today? I'm doing this. They're teenagers and shit.
Yeah.
They got homies.
That's it.
Yeah, I found out. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm going to work. I'm like, you have a job? Nobody tells me shit. You know what I mean? But everybody's busy.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's cool. They're awesome. As long as they're cool, I'll do whatever they want. As long as they are nice and aren't fucking idiots.
Yeah.
I told them, like, my sister, I'm like, you get better grades, buy your car. She got better grades. She got 4.0. There it is. She has a car.
Yeah.
My other little sister won't. She doesn't want to do her shit. I'm like, I'll buy you a car. She's like, I just don't want to care. I don't want to go do school. I'm like, can't help you.
Can't help
You have to do
bud.
something. You don't have a job or nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I can't just be giving people shit. Just like, hey, here, you're related to me.
Yeah,
Fuck
like
that, dude. Do something, and I'll help you do any business you want.
100%.
Whatever you want, I'll pay for that shit.
I'll do shit with my nieces and nephews. I'll get them shit. But like if they're being rude, like if I see adults come in and my niece and nephew don't say hi, I'll like, let's say they're at the house with the iPad I just fucking bought you. Go say hi.
Oh,
or
it's always like that with me.
Or
Yeah,
around
like,
Christmas time,
I'll
I'm
be
renting
chill,
shit. It's going stupid during Christmas time. Oh, you don't want to give me a hug? All right, we'll go ask the other tia to get you the VR. And then I want a phone. Why do you want a phone? I'm going to FaceTime you. I want to talk to you. Line. I fucking go up there, buy him a phone. Come back and I go like, here's your fucking phone. You don't call me once a week, I'm going to come and take this shit.
Oh, shit. Our little nephew, we did that. We got him an iPad. He's like, I'm going to call you guys. I'm like, you ain't never call us. My mom once a month, you fucking jerk. But it's okay. It's like, you're a fucking kid,
Yeah, they're
bro.
kids.
As long as people aren't being malicious and weird, I'm down.
Yeah, and what I do, like I be putting the car now like crazy, like
what?
you know I get the cool gifts, but also like my homie's owner, he has a little girl that I've known forever. Her name's Kayla. It's his little daughter. Like we're teenagers when he had her, so we saw her grow up. Me and all the homies from the block.
Yeah.
And she's around now. She knows what I do. She sees me on TikTok and it's crazy shit.
Definitely
man.
odd, huh?
Yeah, and then I go like fucking went to the LA County Fair, and I was like, if you get on there, I'll pay for it, and I'll buy you whatever you want in the fair. And she's like, oh, it's the fucking slingshot. I just want to see her cry.
Oh, no.
And then I'll tell the homie like, just do it, and she'll be like, $20. I'm like, $20. I'll give it to your mom.
I just do shit that I wish people would do when I was a kid.
Yes,
That's the main thing.
that's the dope
That's
shit.
the best thing ever.
You know what?
Like,
You know where they
just do
get
shit.
me with Disneyland.
I never fuck with Disneyland. They never ask. They never from Merced. It's like, yo, you want to drive 6 hours? Yeah? All right, tell your mom to gather all the kids. Make sure everybody's, you know, they're not going to do that shit.
Yeah.
You know, but they do go to Disneyland. They'll hit me up. Because, like, you know, I'm older now. So my dad's, it's weird, bro, because my dad's raising other kids. I'm like, you're doing a good job finally. Fuck. Good job, motherfucker. Because I'm not like, oh, I wish you would have done, like, bro, I don't give a fuck.
As long as you're doing good for them.
Yeah, it's like, I never cared back then. I'm fucking
Yeah.
gonna care now at all. Like, so, I don't know. That's with the brothers and sisters thing. It's definitely, it's cool. It's cool now. And like my little brother, Rock, I don't know if you've seen him. Fucking fool's a model. My little brother has a different dad. That fool's a model. And I'm trying to get his ass into anything I can do.
He has a different dad, but same mom as you?
Yeah.
Also,
So
he's
6'1",
not
6'2".
So your sisters are his stepsisters as well.
Oh, so me and my sister, it was me and my sister till I was 14.
Your oldest sister.
My older sister, just me and her, same mom, same dad.
Yeah.
And then my mom had a baby, which is my little brother I'm talking about.
Not with the Nazi.
No. They did, but she passed away.
Oh,
She
sorry.
was a little kid though.
Yeah.
And then
Well, you said that kind of like.
she wasn't born. She passed
Oh,
away. So I didn't
okay.
want to be like, she was fucking 6 and she was really cool and I high five. No, it wasn't like that. You know, so I don't like to go too crazy into it.
Oh
you
my
know?
God. Okay.
Make people sad and shit.
Yeah.
And then my dad had just me and my sister, but he married a lady when I was 10 that had 3 kids. So I had 3 brothers right off the bat, 3 stepbrothers. They're my brothers, but then he had 3 more kids with her, like Brady Bunch. So she's 18, 16, and 10. That was that long ago, you know? So my little brother on this side, Rocco, the one with my mom, I'm just trying to do whatever he can do. I'm telling you, bro, there's so many things this fool can do. I'm just trying to like
Find
what
the
do you
pieces.
want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what it is right now. Just trying to figure out like what can you do? What do you want to do?
That's it.
You know, like what do you want? You want to start a business? Fucking get started a business, or I don't know. I'm trying to get my mom out here. Trying to move out here soon.
Shout out
That's it,
Rocco.
bro.
His
You know
name's
what?
sick, by the way.
He's dope, bro. He's dope.
dope.
He's cool as shit.
It's cool as shit.
He is genuinely cool as fuck.
Yeah.
He's running the warehouse right now.
Fire.
Yeah, I got him in here just running the warehouse while our assistant's gone. So
And what about your oldest sister, the one that was just you and her?
she's an asshole, but she's super cool and funny. to everyone else but me.
You guys don't have a relationship?
She's chill. She's
Yeah.
dope. Yeah, she's chill. I just wish she wasn't such a dickhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever text her like, "Hey, you want to go out to eat"?
Oh, never in life. No, she lives in San Jose. She lives far. Yeah.
Is she like, "Hey, congratulations on the new interview"?
Oh, never. I don't tell my sister I do anything because she's not gonna.
When do you see her? Like once every 5 years?
No, I saw her at the graduation. Christmas.
Is it like a fucker? Move on.
No,
with
we'll
it?
be talking and shit. It's my sister's super. She's gay, right? My sister's gay, so she grew up like very like boyish. So,
She's a dyke.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. No, she looks like a chick. She looks like a girl. She looks like a girl and shit. She's just gay, but she has like the tomboy mentality.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. Fuck you. Like, as soon as I turned 13, I'm like, bitch, I went through puberty. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. I fucked her shit up one day, and she was like, "Oh, fuck that. I'm done."
You beat the shit out of her?
I fucked her. I never punched her, but I fucked her shit up. I just lifted her. I'm strong, so I just lifted her up and slammed her, and grabbed her hands and put them in her throat. And she couldn't do nothing. And then she tried to stab my ass right after.
Yeah.
Long story, bro. She's insane.
Yeah.
But she's super fucking funny. Like super funny.
Super
cool. Just when she wants to be mean to me, she's gonna be mean to me.
And are you?
It's
and,
crazy, dude.
Yeah. And she has. She's gay, so she doesn't have kids.
No kids.
No kids.
No kids. I don't got no kids. My brother's 18. Yeah,
Are you gonna live life like no kids?
No, I'll have kids eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Me and my fiance were broke our whole relationship trying to make this shit work, and then we were finally not broke. It's been a year. I ain't trying to go fuck that up. You know what I mean? Like, you want to have kids and fuck everything up and not be able to do? Yeah, sick. No. What would you do right now if you had a puppy at home? Someone's gonna watch it. What about one that could talk? Fuck, man. You'll go to jail for the one that could talk if something happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. I'm just being responsible.
Yes.
I'll do when I'm ready.
Do you smoke everywhere in your house, or do you designate?
Everywhere, bro. It's my house. I smoked in the shower. I smoked my sauna this morning. I just got a sauna.
You bought a sauna?
Yeah, I just got one. I just put it in the backyard, and I ripped a bowl in it. I'm like, fuck it, yes. I smoke everywhere in my house.
Except?
No, I smoke everywhere in my
there's
house.
no
I was going
except.
to keep going.
Okay.
Because why not? Right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't have no kids here. I don't got to. It's my house, bro.
In the shitter?
I'll smoke everywhere.
What's your take on shitting and smoking at the same time? Don't do it.
I smoke in the shower. That shit's stupid, but it's fun.
Like water's running down your ass crack and you
we have,
just
like-
crack a joint?
Yeah. Like in the shower, just fucking sit in the shower smoking a joint. I have a big ass fucking like rain one. So like, you can just stand at the edge.
Wow, you got money.
You know what I'm saying? Get out of here, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you could just stand and be like, oh shit, it's tight.
I go through questions while in the shower. I think very well there. I thought a lot about the questions, like a lot of questions I asked you today. Yeah. My dick was out in the shower.
I was thinking about you with my dick out, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see him in a few hours. Can't wait. I love
It was a great fucking
Real quick
time.
though, could I possibly get that other joint in front of my backpack?
Yes,
All
of
right.
course. We have. We're an hour and 30 in, and I'm loving it.
Really?
Yes.
Good
Let's hit the 2 mark. You know what? We're gonna
That's
hit the
fine.
2 mark.
It's in the thank you, sir.
This is great.
Appreciate you.
Wow. You know what? I hate people's houses that smell like, and maybe that's why you don't smoke blunts in your house, or you don't smoke
My
blunts
house
in
doesn't
general.
smell like at all after. It's just I'm not trying to be a fucking asshole. My house is hella tall. The smoke just gone. It
Okay.
just dissipates.
Yeah, my sister. I
just
hate my
gone.
sister's house. Not that I hate her house, but like
You smoke blunts, the house is gonna stink.
I fucking hate like sometimes there's a fucking they're burning the couch. Cause she's like she's probably like smoke joints. That's what I'm saying. You're a different type of weed smoker, dog.
Bro. Imagine the Apple store,
How does
but
your
you're getting high. That's how I want to live my life.
wow?
That's why I'm ashing and I've dropped a little, but I'm gonna get it. Fuck that shit. Like I'm trying to like, you ever see those TikToks? You're like, in the morning I wake up and some fucking fit ass dudes like, I pour this drink, do my like American Psycho, but he's like watering his plants. It's all fucking nice. There's 2 chairs like this. Sick picture.
Oh, I know where you're going with this. They do the fake opening the curtain bullshit.
Thank you.
Hate
All that
that.
shit. That's what my house looks like.
Yes.
It looks staged, and I want it to stay like that. When people walk in, they go, "What the you live here? Like when fools come over, like people I don't know, like, hey, sir. I'm like, yeah, this is my fucking, because I want it to look like, I want to walk in and not feel, you ever feel like when your desk is messy, you're like trying to type, you're like, what the fuck? You feel kind of odd. Like I have OCD hella bad, bro.
That's what I was gonna tell you right now.
I do have OCD.
Like
fully. So it's like, dude, I clean my space and then I'll work. You know what I'm saying? So my house, when I walk in, it's spotless. I'm like, fuck yeah.
You know what though? I went in your office and we couldn't find cups. And you looked so frustrated when I asked you for water. You looked so fucking mad at whoever was there.
Well, it's like, dude, where's my shit?
Grabbed him from outside. He's like, I'm trying to grab a water bottle. Now it makes sense.
No. It wasn't that. It was that he didn't understand why there wasn't cups where the cups are supposed to be.
Because there's hella cups.
Because I
why
was
aren't
like,
they there?
Because I was like, can I get some water? And you know who I had? I had little Oscar with me. And I'm like, you want some water? And he came in and he's like, I think we're like mid, maybe not mid. And the interview's just ending and he's like, hey, there's no cups. And you were like,
what?
There's no cups. And you're like,
come on.
And you know you're big, so seeing you like just move, rush over there. And you like, you were like, there's no way.
What's this? It's like, there's an expectation when a guest comes over.
Yes.
Type of shit. In my head, I'm like, yo, if I didn't have cups, I'm like, bro, I don't know cups, I'm sorry. But if I do have them, I didn't have them out. In my head, because I did hospital, like, you know, cashiers and all that shit, customer service, like, it's kind of like customer service.
100%.
You know, that's how I thought about it. But no, like, I got OCD hella bad, so when I finally got a house that I like. You know, I finally living somewhere I like.
Can we get some more weed? I want him to roll me a joint so I can frame here.
Oh, nice.
Please.
That's
I want like
cool
a
idea.
doinker.
I like that.
I want like a doinker here. I wish I would have asked Wiz Khalifa for one.
That's a good idea.
And I didn't. I'm a dipshit. He offered me weed and I was trying to play the cool card, but now I never have a Wiz Khalifa joint and Khalifa Kush. And it was sad to see.
Framed it. Put it in epoxy.
I would have fucking framed the fuck out of it.
Yeah, frame that shit.
But I'm scared that if my homies come and they see a joint, or if I'm trying to impress a
put
bitch.
it in the epoxy shit where they put the liquid and it gets stuck forever.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, this is my homie's AD strain right here with the Big Chief brand as well. So give him the whole bag. Fuck it. Yeah. Here you go.
Thank you.
Here's another fucking bag. But if you could roll me a joint, so I could just keep here, please.
No problem.
Probably give it to El Chapo right there. You know.
Right now. I'll roll it right now.
Amazing. But yeah, does your fridge have a TV?
No.
Okay, I just assumed you said the Apple Store.
Oh, I got you. No,
yeah.
Bro. See, it's hard to talk about this shit without sounding like a fucking little asshole.
No. I
thought it was cool. I walked in. I'm like, yo. So what happened was I got this house, right? And it's fucking awesome. It is an awesome house.
I have to watch your house tour. I was watching that other shit. Yeah, I gotta watch the house tour.
I do love it. Like,
yeah.
Every time I walk in, I almost fucking shed a tear. Like, I can't believe this is mine. Like,
yeah, from smoking crack to the Apple Store.
I was always gonna be able to get a house because I work hard.
Yeah.
But like the fact that I'm walking in, like, what the fuck? Every time I do something, I'm like, I can't believe this is my fucking spot. It shocks me.
Yeah.
Like, it really does shock me, and I'm like, I couldn't be more stoked about it. So me and my fiance, it's just us. So I'm like, yo. This shit's tight. Because we're so far. I'm like, this is crazy. And she always goes, remember when we lived in a badass house? I'm like, fucking sick. We're both still excited. We're best homies. She's just like me. Yeah. So we're like, this is real? What the fuck? It just feels very odd.
Amazing. No dogs.
Great. No, fuck no. I got shit to do, bro. I can't be worrying about a dog right now.
What about a dog that already comes trained?
I don't care about trained. It's like, you sit by yourself for 8 hours. Like, why the fuck do I have you? You're bored. You're bored by yourself for 8 hours. Like, that's stupid. That's why I don't have kids, bro.
There's another question. Does dope ass Yola have groupies?
Groupies? Like?
Chicks that are in your DMs. Like,
of course.
Let me suck that cock off.
Oh, damn. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I showed one of my homegirls and she was like, he's sexy.
Oh, tell her high five. Like, hey, bitch, you like girls? No? All right, then keep moving. My girlfriend fucks with girls. Like, it's fine. Like, I have the coolest life ever. I don't, we're actively like, hey, that bitch is fine, so I get that bitch's number. So it's like, it's not like I have to worry about it.
You're like cracking threesomes?
I'm not going to like say it like that. But yeah, I guess you could say
wow.
That. But like, she dated girls before she dated me.
Yeah, no. I respect it, but like.
It's just easy. It's really cool. And when it's like, I look and I'm like, oh, you're already staring at that bitch's ass, huh? Good shit, Rosie. Fucking awesome.
Yes.
It is funny. because it's a lot easier to. We go to strip clubs. It's just I don't want to go with dudes. I never want to go to a strip club with my friend ever in life. So we just go to strip clubs. Like it's. You'd be surprised. Going to a girl with a strip club is the coolest thing of all time because every stripper goes. So you're not going to be a fucking creepy ass fuck to me right off the bat. Like, no, I'm not a creep. But if you're trying to fucking leave, that's cool. But I'm not a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
And also, this is my fiance. She's awesome. That's it. Like, I don't have to
Yeah, if I'm a stripper and you walk in the club, I think you might kill me. But then I meet you and you're the best guy ever.
I think you might kill me.
You know what I mean? Because fool, you look like you have the Benjamin Button disease, but it's just so amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Why would I kill you?
And I've never sat here and just let somebody rant because I have so much ADHD. I might be a little contact high too.
Maybe.
And I like it because I've just been so amazed by your stories. And have you thought about writing a book?
Yeah, I thought about it. You know when people say manifestation or whatever, you have to speak things into existence. It's not really that. It's just knowing. Like, I already know what my life is going to be like. Like, I already know. I already know where it's going to be. So it's like this step, all right, we're going to make this small, indie thing, and it's going to be a real movie. And then we're going to maybe even branch off to a different kind of... I've been saying this since I was 20. Before I started doing this, I'm like, oh, I'll make a show one day about this and this. When I was just selling packs, working at U-Haul and going to college. You know, it's more of like, oh, I've seen this movie. Oh, before I even got here, I didn't want to freak you guys out. But you know what's so weird? As I was sitting on that couch, I had a dream a couple weeks ago.
That you were sitting there?
That I was sitting right there, but I didn't know who the two people to my left were. And the guy was wearing white. Sad boy local guy that was just here was all white.
Whoa.
It was really trippy. I took a picture of it just to keep it in my brain. My grandma has that Mexican book that tells you all your dreams. She has dreams about shit that's going to happen. I just thought it was really weird. I'm like, wow, that's what this was. What a weird dream. I'm just going to a podcast and I saw that in a dream. Why? Why would that matter?
No.
We're just talking.
100%.
I just thought it was kind of odd. I'm like, wow, I'm in the same angle too. Weird.
Sad boy local was like, what does he do? I'm like, go watch him. And he was just and Sad boy local was like one of them dudes that's just super hella interesting.
Yeah, he seemed chill. Chill.
Super nice guy.
He's got the build of a guy in the yard.
Yeah, he was definitely in the yard.
He's got the build of like all my stepdad's homies and shit. I'm telling you, that's why I saw him. Like, oh, this guy seems cool. And then you said his name. Go, oh, I've heard him. He's a rapper.
Yeah,
I've heard that name before.
Yeah. And he's so passionate when he talks. Like, he was telling us a story, me and you, about
I only caught the end, and he was into that shit.
Yeah, he was like,
I fuck with it.
What the fuck, homie? And I was like, oh, chill.
But that's what you got to do. You're trying
Get
to
the track.
express
What was the shit called?
what was going on.
What was the shit called when you hit him in the fucking tranquilizer when he started just being passionate about the story? I'm like, Yola, we're gonna have to hit him with this shit.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, because he was saying he got discriminated. Might suck a little more for you because you probably get discriminated by your own people.
More than anything.
Yeah.
I mean, in the end, it's like, learn English? I'm not in Mexico. If I was in Mexico, I'd be fucking learning Spanish all day, bro.
That's not fair.
No, it's not fair for them to say, hey, why don't you know Spanish? Because no one taught me, bro. My whole family just sat there and just spoke around me and never taught me shit.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? Like, hey, sit down and teach me right now, Grandpa. I was a fucking child. You think I was going to run around and watch fucking Ed, and Eddie and shit?
Yeah.
I wasn't doing that. But when they're like, you should learn, I'm like, hey, first off, if we're going to be on sides, you should learn too.
Yeah, but learning English.
If I lived there, I'd be like, oh, I need to learn Spanish right now. I can't function out here without Spanish.
Yeah.
But if I can function, I need to learn Spanish because I need to learn Spanish.
Yeah. Does your girl know Spanish?
Me and her both know. She knows way more Spanish than I do.
And you know it, like you know the words. You don't know how to.
I can tell when people are talking shit about me. I could tell. I can hear you speak a conversation, know what you guys are talking about. I'm never going to be able to speak it back to you. Did you get that? Like, I know I could function slightly.
Yeah.
I could get to the airport and get to an ATM and get food in Spanish.
Yeah.
But I can't, like, conversate with my grandma and grandpa's brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
And they all look at me like, oh. Like, oh, fuck you. You had 90 years to teach me. Fuck you. I'll teach you how to roll a joint because I know how to do that. You know how to speak Spanish? Teach me.
Yeah.
Both lessons that we need. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't hate on me because I don't know Spanish. I would love to know.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm sitting here like, I'm in America, American. That's not how I feel at all. What the fuck?
That'd
Not
be
at
crazy.
all, bro.
Stepdad vibes.
Yeah, he wasn't even like that.
Yeah.
You know? He married a fucking Mexican Jewish lady. Like, oh, going to the prisons was another whole story, bro. Like,
Yeah.
scared.
I seen a clip about it when you talked about it.
yeah, it's
How
just-
was that?
It's very odd. Because I was a kid, I didn't know what the vibes were, you know? But like, now that I'm older, I'm like, dude, Mom, what are you doing bringing us? This man's a murdering motherfucker. Look at how these people are. Get us out of here. Like, now that I would never take my kids around that. Fools were scared of that man. Like, they would leave us by ourselves on the concrete walking thing, be full of people. And as soon as we get out there, everybody go back inside. Then when we go back inside, people come back and walk. It's like he told everybody beforehand, like, you leave us the fuck alone. I don't know what it was, but even with the guards, they were all chill with him.
Yeah, well, I mean, the
It was
prison
scary,
system
bro.
it's the jungle, concrete jungle.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
The little squares in the doors where you could see through.
Yeah.
1, 2 doors in when he's coming through his shackles, and he just got this soulless ass look, walking with his shackles. And as soon as he hit the door, and I was like, the first time I ever noticed it, I'm like, yo, that's scary.
Hey, Thomas.
He's like right away. You know, he called me mijo only.
Yeah.
Yeah, he spoke fluent Spanish, bro. Because
Wow.
he's in the prison system. He spoke fluent Spanish, but white dude.
Yeah, that's
It's a very
sick.
odd mix, a weird
Very-
mix.
Yeah, your life's been.
very
I'm telling
mixed,
you, you think it's normal because it's your
I don't
life.
think it's normal because no of my other Mexican homies had a stepdad that was scary as shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, but it was normal because he was dope as hell and taught me everything.
Yeah.
You know, he was cool. He was a good dude.
Damn, hopefully the day does come when you do get to sit down and talk to him.
You got 3 strike.
Oh, he's done for him.
He's out.
Maybe through the phone.
I don't think he's gonna do me any good. I don't think he's gonna do him any good. And if anything, it's gonna make him more depressed, knowing, like, yo, you taught me really well, and we could have been good, and
You
now
fucked it
you're
off.
gone forever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know
Yeah.
if that's gonna help him. Maybe one day when he's like, one of his inmates, homies are like, yo, look at this fool's hilarious. He'd be like, that's my fucking son. That's the only time he's gonna see it, type of shit.
Yeah.
You know? I don't think I need to talk to him. And like I said, I don't know him no more.
Yeah.
He might be different. He's not, but
Yeah, he might. Who knows?
I don't trust him.
Yeah. I mean.
He was chasing my mom down in traffic, trying to fucking do. He's a crazy asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't trust him. But
What if he's a recovered Christian and you don't know?
I mean, he's still in prison forever. What's that gonna do for me? Like, hey, do me a favor. That's the only thing that's gonna come of that. I know prison shit. I know prisoners.
Do me
Hey,
a
do me a
favor.
favor. Hey, so this person's gonna call. Like, no, not gonna do that. For you. Yeah.
That's crazy. I think your life. If we made your life a cartoon.
It would be great because you could do it. A cartoon can say anything. If I come up here and be racist, I'm like, I'm a racist. A cartoon says, you're like, yo, that cartoon's wild as hell.
Like Eric Carmen.
Yeah, like Eric Cartman. He can say whatever he wants. It's a cartoon.
I love Eric Carmen.
Love that fool. I just got a toy of that fool the other day. Love that fool.
Is he the best cartoon ever made?
No. Best cartoon character ever made? That's hard. Roger from American Dad's so versatile and does like 900 different people. So he's up there. But Homer Simpson's really hard to beat. Bart Simpson's really hard to beat.
I would take Eric Carmen over them.
He's shock value, dark humor, which is great. I always put it like this. If everybody was a real person, who you trying to chill with? Not Eric Cartman, that racist fucking fat piece of shit. I don't want to chill with that guy. Think about it. Homer, too drunk, DUI. Get that fool away from me. Bart, breaking windows and shit. Get this little piece of shit. He was the white trash kids that we were talking about. So Roger the alien, I'll chill with an alien that hangs out and does drugs and shit.
What about Stewie?
No, he's psychopath. He was trying to kill his mom for real. Almost every episode. Like, he was trying to kill her in the early ones. Now he's just like, they just make fun of him. Bro, think about it. Brian's an asshole. We would sit here and he'd interject, actually, white supremacist is the wrong term. Like, shut the fuck up, Brian. I would never hang out with Brian. Peter, he's too fucking shit-faced. It's hard. Meg sucks. Do you want to hang out with Meg, bro? I don't want to hang out with Meg.
See how right now, fool, you're like tripping me. Dog, I think I'm high, fool. Doggy, I don't want to hang. I feel it. I don't want to hang out with Meg. That bitch is trash.
She sucks.
She fucking sucks.
You know what? Chris is kind of tight. If you think about the shit Chris likes, he's kind of tight. He's just kind of a weird ass kid. He's any kid at Comic-Con too. Like Chris Griffin's just like a normal dude.
But you don't want to hang out with Eric Carmen.
I don't think I'd hang out with Eric Carmen. I'd beat the shit out of Eric Carmen. He's a little asshole. I'd beat the shit out of Eric Carmen. I'd probably chill with Butters. That fool's the most positive kid on the earth. And all he wants to do is like hang out and tap dance and shit.
Yeah, but
This
he
is
also
a
loves
hard
his wiener.
question. Yeah. Also, I don't want to chill with a fourth grader.
But let's just say you're a fourth grader.
If I was a fourth grader and we're talking about kids, Bart Simpson. All day, every day.
All day. Fuck
All
Eric
day,
Carmen.
Every day. Fuck Eric Carmen. He's a piece of shit.
What about Kyle?
Kyle?
You
Kyle's
see how I
cool.
say Kyle like Eric Carmen?
Yeah, Kyle's cool. If you're talking about real characters, bro, it's really hard. You don't want to chill with Stan Smith, American Dad. He'll bust us right now for smoking weed, even though it's legal here, and he'd go crazy and be a weirdo. It's too hard, man.
What about oh fuck, what the fuck is the Family Guy's mom's? What's her name?
Family Guy's mom?
The
What are you
mom.
talking about the mom? Lois.
Lois.
Nope. I've been trying to fucking bang other fools. I ain't trying to have that in my life.
Okay.
That bitch promiscuous.
Okay. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to throw you characters out, see what
It's hard,
how
man.
you feel about them.
It is hard. Think
You
about
fuck
Dexter's.
with Stan?
Yeah, Stan's great, but if we're talking about other shit, like Dexter's Lab would be kind of tight to chill with.
That'd be tight.
Like, yo, fool, make me some shit that makes me smarter. Oh, fuck yeah, peace.
What about Chowder?
I never watched that show.
Okay.
I've seen like the cart.
What
Like
about the fucking dog that lives in the moon with the fucking old lady?
Are you talking about Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yeah.
Hell no, that old lady's weird. I ain't trying to chill with a scared ass dog all day. That sounds terrible.
Okay.
Yo, this is hard. Maybe Fred Flintstone. All he does is work and chill and bowl.
Okay. Futurama characters.
I'm not a huge Futurama fan, but also I ain't trying to chill in space. Can't smoke weed and shit.
I like your take. When you said the shit about Eric Carmen, he's a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit. Because I always think about it in real life.
What is he? He's
Narcissistic. A
Yes.
narcissist.
He's a narcissist?
He's every single characteristic of like a manipulator, but he's the funniest guy of all time. But if we're talking about real people, I am not chilling with him. This is a crazy question. Who would you chill with as a cartoon character? What a question, man.
Yeah, like see, and I'm taking the thing off your book, right? But okay, you won't chill with Eric Carmen, but you'll keep him close, right?
I'd laugh at him, go, don't bring him to the party, but like we'll chill when we're getting high. You can bring him over. But then again, do you really want to? Nah, he's a piece of shit. He's only funny when he's fucking with people. And in real life, I don't want him around.
What about Mr. Mackey?
Mr. Mackey, nah, he's boring. He's weird.
Chef?
Bro, let's call it a day and say I would chill with Chef pre-death of Chef. Because Chef was doing nothing but drinking and fucking banging people. And that's tight.
But he was also at some point touching kids.
Oh, that's at the end. The end. Chef, when they wrote him off the show. That was a great... Matt Stone and Trey Parker, I think, might be the best writers when it comes to
I'm fucking
cartoon.
high, dog. Fuck. You fuck. I
You
can't
good?
sit. Remember your office? I was like, dude, I'm high as shit.
I do remember that.
Nah, we're good. I think we're about to fucking call it. I think this is a great clip. I love the fucking... I want to see you hang out with Eric Carmen. But honestly, I would beat the shit out of Eric Carmen.
100%.
Who do you think would beat the shit out of you? I ain't gonna lie. Oh, would you hang out with Joe from Family Guy? No, he's such a fucking...
He's a cop.
Yeah, and he's sensitive like a bitch.
Yeah, he'd be a bitch.
What about Quagmire?
No, I feel like STDs and shit. I ain't trying to use his toilet. Fucking catch some shit just from that motherfucker.
Cleveland?
No, he's a bitch ass fool. He's always letting his wife cheat on him and shit. Fuck out of here. Damn, this is a hard... Adam West, the mayor. He's got the key to the city. He's weird as fuck. You know he does drugs.
And if
And
he's
he's
fucking
Batman.
Meg.
And he's banging Meg. He took one for the town.
You're not hanging with Meg, though.
No, but Adam West. Mayor Adam West before he died. That we're going to call it Chef or Adam West. Those are good.
I kind of want to. You know what? I want to hang out with Eric Carmen.
Eric
No,
Carmen's,
he's a piece of shit. I'm not pretending like I'm.
Not like best friends, but y'all were just.
Yeah, I would just beat the shit out of him. Like, fuck you, fat little bitch. Like, fuck his mom.
oh, for sure. But you know she's a dude, right? That's his dad. You gotta watch the earlier seasons. That's his dad. They don't know who his mom is. Yeah. Eric Cartman's mom is really his dad. She's a dude. That was like season 4. But it's all good. Clip it where you bang his mom.
Wait, are you lying?
No, I'm not lying. That's really his dad. They don't know who his mom is. That's in one of the episodes a long ass time ago. Who is Eric Cartman's mom? Yeah. Damn, for everyone out there watching South Park, I think I did a pretty good job on redoing that guy's voice right now, and I'm pretty proud of myself. But it sounded just like it.
You want to know what my favorite thing is? You might have to believe this.
Of course.
And when
That's
he
hilarious.
says Kenny.
Of course, Cartman's the funniest
He
guy
has the
ever.
best voices?
He's the funniest dude ever. He says the stupidest shit ever.
Screw you guys.
Yo, you know, you are high. You are high as hell. Your hat's all crooked. You know what's my favorite thing? Yeah, you're definitely high.
Screw you guys, I'm Gary Ham. You guys, this has been an episode of Chisme with DoKnow. He didn't even roll my fucking joint.
I'll roll it right now.
I'm so fucking high, fool. We're ending this shit. Oh my God, screw you, Kenny. We're done.